Hello students, I hope you all will be fine. Today we will start our next exercise of the decimals, that is third exercise. In this exercise you have to find out product or you have to do multiplication of the given decimal numbers. Let's start with the question number 1. Question number 1, 2 and 3 all are same. In all these sums we have to multiply the given decimal numbers with 10, 100 and 1000. In the question number 1 there is 6-7 parts are given in which you have to multiply the numbers with the 10. In the second question you have to multiply the given decimal numbers with 100. In the third question you have to multiply the given decimal numbers with 1000. So I am taking only one part. Okay, suppose your question number 1, this is your sixth part. Here is 0.032 multiplied by 10. Okay, as you know that when we do multiplication with 10, 100, 1000, 10 lakh you can say. So what we just simply move the decimal point to left or right. Means if we have to multiply we will move this point to the right. If we have to do division with 10 then we will move this point to the left hand side. Okay, so here we have to do multiplication. Yes, so in the multiplication how many zeros are there? Means we are having only 10. So in the 10 your decimal point will move one place to right hand side. If you will multiply with the 100 your decimal point will move to the right with 2 places. Okay, so here you have to just do multiplication with 10. So write this number 0032. Your point is here. Yes, so it will move to right. So this is here, so it will go here. Okay, so what is our answer? Our answer is 0.32. Now we will do question number 2, sixth part. Question number 2, sixth part is 0.003 into 100. As I told you in the question number 2 we have to multiply all the given decimal numbers with the 100. Okay, so here we have to multiply with 100. So in the multiplication decimal point will move to the right hand side. So when we will multiply with 100 it will move to right hand side with the 2 places. So 0003, our point is here, it will go first here and there. So what will be the answer? This is, you can say 0.3. Question number 3, first part, 6.7314 into 1000. Okay, so here we are multiplying with the 1000. So our decimal point will move to the right hand side with the 3 places. So where it will go? It will go first here, then means 6731.4. This is our answer. You will not show multiplication with 10, 100 and 1000. You will just move the decimal point here. Okay, now the another part of this 6.25 into 1000. Okay, we have to move this point to the right hand side, but here after the decimal point there is only 2 numbers. Yes, so what we will do, we will put zeros. So it will be first, or simply you can do multiplication with this. How many zeros? 3 zeros. Now where will be our point? 1, 2 and 1 more. So it will be here. That means what is our answer? Our answer is 6250. Okay, now the question number 4 and 5. In the question number 4 and 5 we have to do the multiplication. Okay, so question number 4 I have taken here one part. This is your 7th part, 6.032. we have to multiply this number with the 124. Okay, so 1, 2, 4. You will do simple multiplication first. Okay, after solving this we will put our decimal point in the answer. Okay, so do the multiplication. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 1 4 0, then 1 4 6 are 24. Okay, now 2 2s are 4 6 0 12. Now we have to do with 1. So 2 3 0 6. Now add all this. 8 6, it will be 8 1 9, here will be 7, this is 4, 7. Okay, so where will be a decimal point? In the statement, in our statement, only one number containing decimal point, or after the decimal there is 3 digit. Yes, so from the back side we will count the digit 1 2 3, so our decimal point will be here. So this is our number 747.968. now question number 5. Okay, in the question number 5 I have taken here 9th part. We have to do simple multiplication in this. What is our statement? 0.014 into 0.46. Okay, here both number containing the decimal point. Okay, so you have to just simple multiply these two numbers. What is this? Is take it as a 14 only. Take it as a 14 into 46 because before this 14 all are zeros and here also zeros. Okay, so now multiply this number. 6 4s are 24, 2 6 1s are and 2 8. Here will be 4 4s are 16, 1 4 1s are and 5. Okay, so what will be our answer? 14. Here will be 6. Okay, so 644 is the multiplication of only 14 and 46. But what was our statement? That was 0.014 into 0.46. Yes, so you will write here this 644. After decimal point, here is 1 2 3 in this, here 1 2. So how many places we need? 5. We need 5 numbers after the decimal. So here is only 3, so we can put zeros in front of this number. So 1 2 3 4 5. So this is our answer, 0.00644. Okay, here you will just simple multiply them, then you will write this is equal to this, and here you will put your decimal point. Now next question is question number 6. Okay, in the question number 6, 3 numbers are given and we have to multiply given 3 decimal numbers. Okay, what we will do for that? First we will multiply the first 2 numbers and then we will multiply the third number with the result. Okay, so consider that question number 6, this is our 5th part. 11.1 multiplied by 1.1 multiplied by 0.11. Okay, here this is 11.1, this is 1.1 and 0.11. First you will multiply these numbers without the decimal point. Okay, and at the end, as we have written in the previous question, we will write our result. Okay, if the digits are very small, suppose ऐसे दिया हुआ है like this. Okay, so in that case you will not show your multiplication because this is very small number. This is 2, this is also 2, this is 0.2, this is 2.0 and this is 0.0. So what is simply if we will say what is our number? Our number is only 2. Okay, so you can do multiplication direct. Okay, directly you can write your answer there. Okay, no need to multiplication with the. So here we will show our multiplication in the fair, or you can show that in the side. So 11.11. I will not put point. Multiply these two first, and this is. So what it will be? Yes, 1 2 2 1. This is the multiplication of first two. Now we have to multiply with this. What it will be? 1 2 2 1. 1 2 2 1. 1 3 4 3 1. Okay, so this is the multiplication of these numbers. So Now at the end we will write 11.11 into 1.1 into 0.11 is equal to 13431. Yes, where will be the decimal? Count after decimal. There is 2, 1, 2, and here is after decimal 1, so 2, 3, and here is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Our answer is 1.3431. This is our answer. Okay. Now the question number 7. In the question number 7, question number 8, we have to evaluate, means exponents are given, powers are given there, and inside there is our decimal number. Okay. Suppose question number 7, second part. This is 0.7 raised to power 2. Okay. So we will not first consider our point, or you can write this number like this, 0.7 into 0.7, because power is 2, that means we have to multiply this number 2 times. Okay, 0.7, 0.7. Now multiply 7 sevens are 49. Okay, where will be the decimal point? There is 1, there is also 1, so 2, that means 0.49 is our answer. Okay, power 2 means we have to multiply the given number 2 times. Okay, now the question number 8, third part. In the question number 8, third part, it is given to us 1.5 the whole power 3. The whole power 3. Okay, if you can multiply this directly, you can do, but this is 1.5, that means 15. Okay, so how you will write? 1.5 into 1.5 into 1.5. 3 times we have to multiply. Yes. So first you will multiply 1.5, then you will multiply your result with the 1.5. Okay. So multiply this. No need to put point here. Okay. You can read the table of 15 and you can read the table of 5 also. So 5 5s are 25, 2, 5 and 2, 7. Here will be 15, 5. There is 2 and there is 2. Means 15. The square of 15 is 2 to 5. Okay. After that, we have to multiply again with 1.5. So with 15. 5 5s are 25, 2, 10, 12, 1. 5 2s are 10, 1, 11. Here will be 5, 2, 2, 5, 7, 3 and 3. So what is our answer? 3375. But what we have to do? We have to put decimal point. After the decimal, in all the numbers there are 3 digits, or you can say 3 decimal places are there. So 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 3.375. This is our answer. Now the question number 9. After question number 8, 9 to 19, there is all are the statement sum. Okay. So you have to write their statement. In the question number 9, statement is a bus can cover 62.5 km in 1 hour. Means a bus can cover the distance 62.5 km in 1 hour. How much distance can it cover in 18 hours? Means distance covered by bus in 1 hour is given to us, and they are asking distance covered by the bus in the 18 hours. So in this we have to do multiplication, because distance covered in less hour is given, and they are asking for the 18 hours, and for the 1 hour is given. Okay, so first we will write here question number 9. Distance covered by bus in 1 hour, that is, what is that? 62.5 kilometer. 62.5 kilometer. Okay, so now Now we will find out the distance covered by bus. Distance covered by bus in 18 hours. In 18 hours. Okay. So what that will be? 62.5 into 18. Okay. It will be our distance and this will be in the kilometer. So all this you will get your answer. Okay. So if you want to do multiplication, we can do here. No need of the point in this. 8 5s are 44. 8 2s are 16. 4 22. 8 6 are 48 and 2 50. Here will be 5 1s are 2 6 0 5 2 and this is 11. So the distance covered by bus in 18 hours is 11 to 50. After decimal there is only one digit, so point will be this. So our answer is 1125 kilometer. Now we will do question number 13. Okay, question number 13. In question number 13, what we have to do? A small bottle holds 0.845 kilogram of sauce. How much sauce will be there in 72 such bottles? Means, so a capacity of the one bottle is given. We have to find out the capacity of the 72 bottles. Okay. So you will write capacity of one sauce bottle is equal to, what is that? That is 0.845 kilogram. Capacity of how much? For how much we have to find out? 72 such bottle. Capacity of 72 sauce bottles is equal to, what we will do? 0.845 multiplied with 72. You will multiply this by your own. I am not multiplying. Your answer will be in the kilogram. Okay. Now the question number 17 and 19. Question number 17 and 19. In the question number 17, 1 meter of cloth cost rupees 108.50. What is the cost of 18.5 meter of cloth? Means cost of 1 meter of cloth is given. Okay. So this is also the same as we have done previous. Cost of 1 meter of cloth is equal to, what is the cost of 1 meter cloth? Rupees 108 point, I think 50. Yes. Okay. So we have to find out the cost of the 18.5. Okay. Cost of 18.5 meters of cloth is equal to, what we will do here? Multiplication, because for 1 meter this is given. We have to find out this for 18.5 meters. Okay. So you will multiply here. I am rubbing the means first right here into 18.5. Okay. Now multiply this. Okay. After the multiplication, we will put the decimal point. Okay. So what it will be? No need to do the multiplication with the 0. We can put 0 in the answer directly. Yes. Now we will do the multiplication. 5 5s are 25. 2 5 8s are 40. 42. 4 will be 5 1s are, multiply this. 8 5s are 44. 8 8s are 64. 64 and 4 68. You will get 6 directly here and 8 1s are. Now with the 1, so 5 8 0 1. Here will be 5 2 12 and 5 17. 1 will be here. This is 14 and 6 14 and 6, 20, 2, 10, and this is 2. So this is our answer. So what will be the final answer? 2007250. Where will be the decimal point? After the decimal there is 2 digit and there is 1. So we will count from the back side, and this is here. This is in rupees. This is in rupees. Okay. So in the rupees we not take the third decimal place. Okay. Because after the decimal that are the paisas. Okay. So this will be 2007 rupees and 25 paise. Now question number 19. In the question number 19, statement is a taxi driver charges rupees 9.80 per kilometer. Means for the 1 kilometer, driver taking 9 rupees 80 paisa. Okay. So how much will be charged for a journey of 106.5 kilometer? Okay. So you can say charges for 1 kilometer. Okay. Charges for 1 kilometer 19. Charges for 1 kilometer, that is 9 rupees 80 paisa. This is in rupees. Okay. Now the charges for how much kilometer? 106.5 kilometer. So that will be more. Yes. So what we will do? 9.80 into 106.5. We will multiply this. Whatever we will get, that answer will be in the rupees. Okay. So you will do this multiplication by your own. Whatever you will get in your answer, then you will count the decimal places. There is 1, there is 2. So you will count 3 digits from the back side and you will put your decimal points. Okay. So all these sums all are very easy and all are same. Okay. Thank you class. Have a nice day.